This video is going to make you think.
Not gonna like what I'm about to say, because today I had a download that I did not like. To wake everybody up, right? You know that can also be a very bad thing, right? A very, very bad thing. Which I actually think is what we are experiencing. You ever wonder why the Masons have the checkerboard floor? Duality? Because there's good and evil. This is a war with good and evil. Now I've been delaying making this video because I want to be measured and not misinterpreted. You know, when you and me, majority of us, I would say not the majority, I would say, actually, I don't even know what the fuck. Well, when I woke up, I picked a side. I saw the world. And I made a choice right then and there to change who I was fundamentally. I chose the good. I chose to be who I really am. But don't you think there's others out there that are really evil? Imagine if they're awakened. Like, come on. Through our system, you are indoctrinated to not fight back. Are you really that surprised that, the uncovering of what's really been happening in the world that we've known? Are you really surprised that nothing's being done? You would think that would be the tipping scale, but no, it isn't. To get a group of people together to organize, to have a charismatic leader. That's why there's always a Martin Luther King or a Malcolm X to lead a group of people. Because I'm sorry to say we're surrounded by followers because you're indoctrinated to be such. Everyone's waiting, even me. I'm waiting for shit to pop off instead of putting myself out there because we already know what happens when we put ourselves out there. You got two halves. You have a half who doesn't want to give up their comfortability because they know if this shit happens and the system crashes, they have Stockholm Syndrome, and they don't know. Then you have the other half, who is looking around, is with the shits, but doesn't want to be the one who starts it because they're afraid people won't back them up. So we're all in this situation of waiting. And let me tell you, if 2030 comes around and we're still waiting, but to the fucked up part I want to get to making this video. One thing I know to be certain is that duality reigns. I mean, it's anything. Good, evil, peace, chaos, day, night. I mean, matter, antimatter. Like in everything. It's in everything. So if there's an awakening happening and there's a good side, you have to believe that there's an awakened bad side. And the only thing I can make sense of what's happening with the elite is, what if that is the awakening from the bad side? And then you got others that want to join in the fun, not fight it, but want to participate. It's also essentially why I've been led not to wake people up. I didn't quite understand why I wanted to stop, and I thought it was through selfish desire, but it's funny. When you see the world again, you see it's a spiritual awakening, right? The spirit realm has good and evil. I just decided good. Peace of God.
So what did people think? They were just the benevolent was going to be have an awakening? No. Even the malevolent has an awakening. You know why? Because you people need to know who they are, who they truly are. Underneath the screen they use, the screen, the human avatar. You get to see the ones that took it, how they act. You get to see the ones that are test tube babies as an adult. You get to see the agents of the system literally come out. You get to see the truth of who was operating behind the system. You may not get to see the real true bloodlines because they hide themselves. They can't come out here with us. but they live through the internet, the social media apps. You get to see the truth of everything, of both sides. Yeah. That is what the awakening is all about. It's not only for us being awakened, getting our DNA activated, getting what's in here activated that's been asleep. It's also everything else you get to see. You get to see it. It's only fair. The thing is, what goes on out there is not our business. We have nothing to do with that. We're not the ones that brought that about. They did. They did that. They put them here. That you get to see. You get to see that in person. You get to go out and actually see them glitch. You actually get to see them probably see who they truly are, because the veil is falling. Have you not even noticed that? Yeah. So the awakening is for both sides. And we get to see each other. But just remember, you are the powerful one. They are not. Remember that. Have no fear. Don't sit there and be a follower, like I've been saying over and over and over. You need to be a leader. You need to make your own decisions. Don't be a follower. Don't sit here and do what they want. What the fuck do you have a brain for? Make your own decisions. Be your own leader. The awakening of both sides is already happening. You're already seeing exactly who they really are.